One of my favorite special tests to do is the Stenger test. This test is used if you have an asymmetry between ears in your pure tone testing or even in your speech testing. And it has to be a 20 dB gap between the right or left ear, and that's when you would be able to perform the test. To perform the test, what you have to do is the side that has the better hearing, you would increase it by 10 dB, and the side that has the worse hearing, you would decrease it by 10 dB. And then you would present the signal in both ears and see if the patient responded. If the patient responded, that means that they did hear the sound in one of their ears and they're responding to it, and that would be a negative Stenger, which means that they are responding appropriately. If you play the sound in both ears and the patient doesn't respond, that is a positive Stenger, which means that they heard the sound in their worst ear, and so they are not responding because they heard it in their worst ear. So now we're going to go ahead and do the Stenger test. To get to the Stenger test, you press the test menu button. To control the left ear, you press the signal buttons, and to control the right ear, you press the masking buttons. So for this particular patient, his hearing is worse in the left ear. So what we'll do is we'll decrease the amount that he is getting in the left ear by 10 decibels. And then on the right side, we'll increase it by 10. And then to present it, all you have to do is press the present button and it will present to both ears. As you can see, the patient did not press the button, so we know that he's hearing it in at least one ear, so he should have pressed the button. And if you have a patient like this, if you want to try to figure out what their possible threshold is or something close to their threshold in that left ear, you can continue to decrease it. So I'm going to decrease it by 10 again and present it, and he still didn't press the button. And so I'll try again and decrease it by 10 and press it, and he's still not responding. So at this time I could re-instruct him and say, press the button no matter where you hear it. But if he still doesn't participate, then I know that what I'm getting in the left ear is probably inaccurate. So I'll just write that in my report. So now we have another patient with an asymmetric hearing loss that's hearing is worse in the left ear. So I'm going to do the same thing where I decrease the signal on the left side and increase the signal on the right side. I'm going to present it, and she pressed the button, so I know that she is responding appropriately on that left side, and the hearing that I had in my first test is correct.